Helps if I have my microphone plugged in. I'm actually gonna, there we go, restart the recording just in case. Don't want to have an oopsie. Looks like everything's working fine though. Back to where we were though. Fucking long ass loading screen, let's go. There it goes, let's go. I don't remember what we picked. I think it was Arloon, and it sucks because it's only gonna break out more. Fuck. Yup. Yup. You suck. You suck. Well. Oh no. Goodbye, clerks. Pretty sure the guy that was supposed to work with this guy died. Oh, you're gonna break out, aren't you? You're gonna break out, aren't you? You're gonna do something dumb. I know it. Nope, I'll be damned. Damn. I guess we can speed this bitch up. It's going good. You know, I should really put chat on screen. I'll do that at the beginning of the next day. Oh, who wants to become the super soldier today? I pick... Well, you're the closest, so I pick you. You get to go do training there. So get to do naked nest and I just have the worst fucking head of abnos to have Little Red. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Since Little Red breaks out every time 3 abnos breach, that one instantly breaches all of the fucking time. This one breaches a lot, I remember. That one breaches almost every time unless you have someone set up for it. Thank God this one doesn't breach, or that would be awful. Welchers is blowing itself up. Mm. Was really the only two? 3? Red Dawn is gross though. I hope you burn in the sun. Hopefully you get a yellow and you don't fucking breach. I'm gonna be real upset when it breaches. Good enough. I have not shot 3 clerks. I need to shoot 3 clerks. 1, 2, 3. All my homies hate Red Dawn. It's so annoying. Gross that between Dare Fry shoots and Latatia, you can literally get a max level employee. Just like that. Takes a wee bit of grinding, but that's what the point is. Indigo Noon. Street sweepers again. That's gross. Yeah, that was spicy. Hmm. This is gonna be annoying, isn't it? No, buddy, you go deal with that. Like fucking Looney Tunes, dude. It was fucking absurd. Like, fucking put the Benny Hill theme over that. Well, I'm good to know that you're fucking useless. Somebody died? Oh, he walked in and just fucking slaughtered that dude. Oopsies. Hey, you almost died. How much HP does that guy have? One. He's got one. Good enough. All I gotta say is, oops. They literally walked into like the center room there and just murdered that guy. Alright, he wasn't worth anything anyway. Oops. You bitch! I might as well intentionally gather as many PE boxes as I can. Oh, why is that guy? The fuck happened there? I must have picked the wrong work or something. Black. Well, that could have been a lot worse. What did I send them to go do? Why did they... I don't know. Okay. You. And you. Okay. You too. Suppress that. Getting real tired of the thing's bullshit already. Because we're about to have a huge fucking problem. Okay. Get everyone back to their original departments. There's two schools of thought. Either intentionally breach an Abno now, set off the chain reaction, and then suppress red, or we play with fire and not touch it. Really resistant to red, or not really resistant to red. Resistant to black. White does the least amount of damage. I should really reset my bullets though. Who's my most resistant to red? You guys are 0.6. You're 0.8. Not very. You're 0.6. You're 0.5. You'd be the most resistant, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think we enact the plan. So what I need to do... I need to pre-position everybody that's gonna fight in this corner. You need to be up here. You do white damage. You're not very helpful. I mean, any damage is helpful, but increased risk. I think we intentionally move on to the next bit there. See who breaks down, and then we'll be set. Because if that breaks down, we might just have to bite the bullet. You're gonna do repression work. You're gonna do repression work. You're gonna do instinct. Need you. Good. Tool, good. Tool, good. Alright, we need to prep an exit plan. Have the energy ready to go. Just in case. Okay, so all I need to do suppress this guy one more time. And then suppress this guy 2 more times. Totally doable. Bro, get enough energy for the extract plan. Cool. Okay, so the easiest person to breach intentionally, and they're not gonna cause a problem, is most likely Scarecrow. He has white damage. Okay. Let's have the backup crew ready to kill Scarecrow. Woo! On the day's work. Okay, this team can go back to where it was. This team can go back to where it was. Alright, I need to use super spooky to white damage. You're kind of spooky. Go down. Means you are too. You're fine, you're fine. You go back home. Those two are doing just fine suppressing it. We're gonna go put them central. I'll intentionally breach the Sabno. All Reun, that's their name. All Reun. Alright, go ahead and breach. I said go ahead and breach. Asshole. There we go. Immune to white damage though. Fuck. I'll wait for it to move. Ah! You fell into my trap card and you're like right there. Beat its ass. Where'd he go? Fucking far away. Motherfucker. Needs 9 damage. Where'd it go? I don't know. They did suppress it. Next thing you know, it's gonna want me to suppress like 3 A-lifts, I think it is. Alright. Just breach one more time, you ugly looking motherfucker. Do it. You son of a bitch. I guarantee you this thing, when I don't want it to break out, it's gonna be out of its box all the fucking time. But right now, when I want it to leave, what? It ain't gonna do it again. He's just gonna be like, nope, not happening. See? Bastard. Look, I'm just gonna keep poking you with the stick until you fucking listen. We have ways of putting you out of your box. Fucking shit. Okay, well, I need to get a bad then. You were getting your shit rocked. But you'll be fine. Okay, now breach, damn it. Thank you. Awesome! I only lost one guy, and it wasn't even my fault. Kind of. Good enough. Now you become the sky and I the land. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it is wrong? I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that one is. I think I know what that one is. I keep on calling you A. But I think you and A might have become separate entities now. From the moment you begin to have new memories, you both started to walk different paths. I must wonder how the memories separated you from A. Well, even if you two have differences, it is still important for you to witness this place through A's eyes. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle? Enduring endless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world was it that he saw? The answers to these questions are what you must know. However, the choices you make are up to you, not him. As a consequence of those choices, you may lose it all, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you. I just try to support you. That is my role here. Plus, I've seen many other exes who made it this far and witnessed the innumerable amounts of efforts and failures they made. Now you are here, scrabbling over it all and climbing up. Of course, I've kept all their data in my head, but it is not my place to share it with you. A machine has its own work to do. That's what you, or A, once said to me. Gebra will be back soon. Manager, if it's alright with you, could you pass my words along? Gebra, she's strangely obsessed with suppression, wouldn't you say? Any casualty to employees during the suppression process, she entirely disregards it. Lady Angela is perfectly aware, but she conveniently turns a blind eye to it. Gebra's great at handling the abnormalities when they breach, as if she was born for this job. So I suppose a few extra dead employees is considered a reasonable trade-off. But you see, as a manager, you should know that massacring abnormalities is not our only priority. Well, I don't know if Gebra will listen to you, but I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a go. I saw Chesed leaving. What nonsense did he ramble on about this time? Be honest with me, I can see everything. Let me warn you. Don't act as if you know everything. I've been here for a long time. I've seen much more than you have. Experiment subject 9-34 will be running a simple test before we administer the chemicals. Ah, Gebra, the machine with the soul. A wonderful creation of Lobotomy Corporation. What does it mean to have a soul? It means one may truly have worth. It's the center of our faith, our venerable Lord A believes in. I participated in this experiment because I trust him. I don't know if I have a soul. If I'm disassembled, will there be a soul inside of me? Well, it can easily be determined just by talking with you. Soul cannot be seen, but it can be felt. I will be reborn as I confront my own soul. Mankind in the world will be changed soon. Trust in A, for he is our savior, who shall lead us all. So you're Miss Gebra. I heard a lot about you from Christopher. They say you have a real soul. Our venerable A is really remarkable. Don't pay attention to those who disrespect you. They do not know your true worth. Oh, meet Gilly, our daughter. She's kind and sweet, just like you. Does this child also have a soul, then? Of course. A soul is something every living creature has. It's the essence of us all, yet not known to many. This world only believes in things that can be seen with the eye. It's a sad belief that will eventually lead everyone to destruction. Miss Angela, is that a monster? That is what we call an abnormality, Gebra. How is it different from monsters? Monsters are in themselves repulsive, terrible creatures at the core and the start of their existence. However, abnormalities originate from humans. Then why does that abnormality have Christopher's watch? And why does it make it sound as if it were mimicking Mr. Christopher's voice? You see, Gebra, that's because abnormalities originated from them. It's not like they materialize all of a sudden or come into existence from nowhere. Do abnormalities eat humans? Is it mimicking Mr. Christopher like that because it devoured him? I don't understand. That is a complicated thing to explain, Gebra. What's certain is that this did not happen because of someone's vice or malice, and that the shape you perceive as a monster certainly carries the will of the man you called Christopher. Excuse me, Tiprith. Why does the experiment log include a step where Mrs. Isabel is sent into chamber D1-1? Why should we place her anywhere near that horrific monster? I don't know, Gebra. You know she isn't known for explaining the purpose of every experiment to us. I think I heard that it's to rigorously determine the loss of humanity, but I don't really get what it means. It's definitely going to end up hurting Mrs. Isabel. I should tell Miss Angela to stop it. Gebra, maybe you should keep quiet about it. I've seen other machines question her orders, and Miss Angela would reset us if we disobeyed her. Please, if you are feeling anger, I suggest that you rather embrace the anger and move on. Wouldn't that be better than to lose your memory and exist as a lifeless puppet, being ashamed to the soul you got to bear? What do you think the ending to that story is? Where did Christopher's wife and his daughter Gilly disappear to? I won't ever know, either. It's hard to say if it's fortune or unfortunate, but the experiment was not under my responsibility. All I know is that that old blanket Gilly had was the only thing to come out of the monster's chamber. Most people wouldn't even talk to us, since machines weren't worth putting their minds to. But Christopher and Isabel, they told me I was worthy of something. They looked past my exterior and saw what was inside of me, something that I wasn't even aware of. Those monsters were obligated to call abnormalities have killed many people since then. And yet those things never die. It's not fair. Why do we have to treat them nicely? Don't pay any heed to the employees in front of you when an abnormality shows up. Their lives will be the least of your worries. Since it's clear that those monsters feel pain, I'll dish out as much pain as possible. That's the only reason why I'm standing here. Don't ever patronize me again. 3 Aleph. Yep. You've returned. So did you have fun with your little journey while I was locked up here? Don't worry. I'm not mad with you. Oh, sorrow, you see, finally I have come to respect you, for I know you will never depart. It's difficult to perceive the flow of time here. Therefore, this eternity has saved me. Have you seen the turbid streams of the enormous river that cross the whole city? If you arrive downstream after the raging rapids in a serpentine current, you will see a meadow that is enormously broad, but also tranquil. That land is bathed with all kinds of mud, sand, trash, and the residuals that have come from the upstream. What isn't caught by the upstream or midstream finally ends up here, downstream. To bear all the residues that pile up, one would need a strong back that doesn't break easily. I have faced many wells here. I have to draw water every single day, but it seems that the water level never lowers. Our labor is bringing up the water that is deep within the well to the outside. You never know what the bucket contains when it rises from the eternal darkness, but I always draw the water with a pulley, come what may. You must always stay cautious so that you don't fall into the well. Maybe it was an act of generosity towards those that are thirsty, so that they may sate themselves. It was you who made the bucket, but you left the duty of drawing the water with the bucket to another. Don't ask for my name. Bina isn't the name of a person. It is the sad name of the place where one finds many graves. I am the one who draws the water. Why have you come here? And for what do you wish for me to draw? we will contact the rabbits. Suppression of pod. Oh, it's fucking grandma. Let's go. Hold on. I'm already taking massive penalties. You won't be able to live that. Fine. 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 Mima's fucking vaping, apparently. Okay, so I think the trick to this one is that you have to work a lot of your things multiple times. John is dead. Well, this is unfortunate. Wish I could work censored, but I can't. Probably work you, you'll be fine. If you break out, I won't work you anymore until you break down. Okay, yep, you're good. Good. Right, go to La Tatia. So he breaks down. Purple Dawn. Kind of annoying. You deal white damage. You'll be okay. Okay. It'll be alright to go to that one. Or Delta needs to be handled. Yeah, that's one, that's two, that's three. There should be a fourth one. No, painting. Painting's safe to use. We'll do you, because you're not going to get damaged. Kind of unfortunate that none of the wows were the ones that went down. They're kind of becoming unsafe to work with, unfortunately. I don't think you're safe to work with either at this point. Unless it is you doing that one. We'll send you over to work on that one. Nemo's vaping it up. You do red damage. You'll be alright. Red damage. You'll be alright. Gonna be the last one we're gonna work on. 62% versus 72. Should take the 62. Hope it doesn't break out. And you're gonna work with him. Fine. You'll be fine, I'm pretty sure. Can't really work with some of these multiple times. It'll be fine. And you, all gone. Oh, this is fucking spicy. Good. You're the only person that's safe enough to work on that, unfortunately. You're still safe to work on that. He does black damage, yeah, he'll be fine though. guys are safe to work on those. You're still pretty safe to work on. Just the second you breach, I have to sit around and wait for Red Hood or Red Riding Hood to fucking kill you. Ugh. The problem is that you just do. I guess in theory, my other employees could probably still breach or kill you. Alright, you're probably safe enough to work on then. You're not, unfortunately. Alright, you're the biggest ticket winner right now. Air freight shoots, you're gonna make 18 PE boxes almost every time. Ooh, that might be a good. That's a good. That's not good. That's no bueno. Don't you fucking breach. Don't you fucking breach. You son of a bitch. Alright. Dumb and Dumber. Go get him. Well, in the meantime, let's not waste any time. You'll be able to live accidentally getting hit, I think. Just in case. Ah, man. Killing me here. Hmm. Well, that's just rude. Gonna put him back in his cage. Fucking knock it off. Oh, this hurts my eyes. I really don't want to do red noon, but we're gonna have to. As long as it's not red dusk. Red noon should be manageable. Good number of boxes. No good number of boxes. Oh, hey, I've got an employee just chilling. You don't belong there. I think you belong to that team. You might belong to that one, though. Oh, well, I'm just gonna run fucking their fry shoots, so in the meantime, grab all of these employees. Pick my favorite corner, actually. All these employees, go to the corner. All these employees, go to the corner. To the corner. All of you to the corner. I've been trying to hold it in, but I have got to pee. I'll be right back. All right. Get back. There we go. Okay. You're part of the fight team. You are not part of the fight team. You will be part of the fight team. I just want one of you. There we go. You're so fucking hard to click on because you're just pixels. World's fucking slowest walker here. I appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. No, stop eating my clerks. Stop it. I appreciate the follow as well. Thank you very much. How goes the suppression? So, we're on red noon. And if we clear red noon, that should be all of the PE boxes. If not, we'll just fall back to working with their fry shoots. I mean, honestly, I don't even think I have to clear red noon. I think I could just work with their fry shoots and let the guy run around. I got very lucky that, never had to work with censored. White Knight is very, very interesting. I've never done a proper White Knight suppression, and I intend to on this playthrough. It is very brutal. Are you guys about down there yet? You're about down there. All right. You go to that hallway. You go to that hallway. You go to that hallway. Need to take you, put you in that hallway. You need to go to that hallway. You can go here. You can go here. Okay, this is about to become problematic. This is about to become very problematic. Wait, can I see where they all went? It is so fucking hard to see where they are. Okay, there's one. Yeah, so it's like one of those games where it's like if you're really into it, it's a fun game. But if you get discouraged very easily with difficult things, then it's gonna be rough. Okay, that one's being handled. That one's being handled. Take you. Go help him. You go assist him. Game can be kind of spooky. Don't you let him out. Haha. Dumbass. Okay, just keep working with dare fry shoots and then we'll be done. I mean, this game is like a very, very fun game. I have very fond memories of the original playthrough I did. Like, I can tell you that I sat here in this room right here with all of my agents pulled up as zombie bees just flooded the hallways. And I was like, well, they can't kill us all. And somehow everybody but the clerks lived. So, it's a fun game for me. But it's got a lot of that, like, it's not like, not esoteric, but non-Euclidean, I suppose. Yeah, Dare Fry Shoots does murk half your employees sometimes if you mess up. That's why we don't mess up. See, we never lose. Yeah, that's right. You gotta hit a certain... We gotta hit a certain, fucking countdown. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, this is easy, so we'll just work all the easy stuff. All right, good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm remembering right. I think it's only 6 that I have to get to. I just have to get through 5. And depending on if that's the case or not, we'll have to make decisions on who's gonna breach and who's not. Because I don't think I'll be able to stop them all. Yep. Thought so. Woo! The snow is steadily melting. Perhaps spring is coming, or might be the palace is collapsing. Is that Snow Queen? Let us meet again in the stars. Meet again as stars. I don't remember what that one is. Oh no. I think I remember what that one is. I kind of want that one. Oh no, but I want that one. The many shells cried out one word. Manager. Yoink. Do you believe that there's truly inexcusable behavior? Nobody's perfect. We realize that in forgiving others, your enemy didn't deserve forgiveness, but rather you needed peace. Would things be better? Are you sure you can really join our experiment in such an unstable situation? Michelle, let me cut to the chase. We are performing experiments that go directly against the head's ideals. If your beloved parents or your precious friends try to coax you, are you confident that you'd be able to refuse them? She wasn't able to say anything to my browbeating. Carmen broke the silence instead. Don't be too harsh on her. She'll be amazing. She's amazing to be here at such a young age. Just like everyone else, Michelle liked Carmen. That was not trickery or a show. She wasn't the manipulative sort of person who'd keep up such a facade either. I should have made her give the answer. She avoided speaking no matter what. Did Michelle receive what she wanted? I don't know. Did she accomplish her purpose by trampling on us and Carmen? I'll never know. Do I have any right to bear hatred towards her? The answer was no. I was no different from her. To be honest, I never wanted you to die in misery, like that nasty tabloid article gossiped. Were you able to successfully face yourself, manager? When I awoke to find myself here, I thought this could be my second chance. I thought I could redeem myself and liberate myself from my mistakes. What I did can never be undone. A sunken pebble can never float to the surface again. I wanted to be a kind person. I wanted to show everyone that I might be okay here somehow. Was I truly being considerate of others? Silly me. There's no room for something like that here. I was a hypocrite. All those nice acts were for myself. I'll keep trying to be a better person, even now. It may be spacious, and some people may hate me for that, But as long as my efforts can save a person's life, or give a person the consolation they need, I will live on, with that pride as a stepping stone. So, manager, let's keep trying together in this interminable hell. I hope to be a better person. Yes, I never expected them to be restored, but it appears I was wrong this time. I attempted to tell you that it was reckless. However, it wasn't such a big loss on our end. I realized that a large quantity of energy was refined during the process of restoring that Sephiria. If you wish to know why such an occurrence passed, well, the day will come when you find out. Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your very first day here, never missing a single day. My role is to encourage you to collect the proper amount of energy each day, sometimes by nagging, and sometimes by encouraging you with praise. It must have been hard to adapt to the corporation, but you tried your best to extract the energy, along with bearing the numerous sacrifices along the way. It is also my role to butter you up with plain words to help you avoid sinking into the pit of guilt. This part was particularly irritating because being your nanny wasn't in my programming, but we were still able to fulfill our roles anyhow. You might have noticed this earlier, if you ever took a moment to look deeper into this company. But the pipelines used to transmit energy to the outside haven't worked for a long time. Right now, they are very rusty. This means the energy collected from our branch is excluded from the total energy collected by Lobotomy Corporation. Isn't it fascinating? Don't be too upset. I'm not saying that all the energy you collected was for nothing. Well now, there is one more thing for you to find out. Where does all that energy go? Be honest with me, man. You're not coming to these meetings with me for praise, are you? Aren't you sick and tired of this? You'll do something great tomorrow, yet again, though it won't be anything all that great. And Miss Angela and the other Sephiroth will shower you with compliments. Well, we have another accident in my department. A couple will fall down and die. Some will go nuts, and a pile of them will get injuries they'll never recover from. Hod will try and cheer me up. Yasad will lecture me about what regulations I didn't follow. Malkuth will try to encourage me, lively as usual. Let's try harder tomorrow. Nobody will say to my face that it's my fault. But it'll be clear as day that I'm responsible for all of it, surely. My day always repeats like that. Starts with death, ends with death. Every employee here regularly receives a small dose of a certain drug, did you know? It helps them become desensitized to everything. Just think about it. If your good old lunchmate is found dead, torn into 1,000 pieces, who in the world would be able to clean up his dead body without a single drop of emotion? Could you blame them? Would you call them cowards for depending on drugs? Everyone's just trying to escape from this reality in their own ways. They might look and pretend to be okay, but nobody really is. I keep thinking about how I can off myself. I know, like a metaphor. Death for us is a hypothetical concept. I heard injecting substances like Inkfallen into machines will slowly but surely rust them. Then maybe I could chug a whole bottle into my body. Give myself irreversible damage. Funny. I just injected myself with way more Inkfallen than I usually do. Yet my mind is clearer than ever. Hell, I feel completely lucid right now. If I were to open my eyes again, maybe it'll be somewhere without you. Those other Sephiroth? Or that Angela. It hasn't been fun. Let's never meet again. We began our research on Cogito in earnest. The most urgent issue that prevailed at the time was the correct dosage. I tried to persuade people. I told them that we have to proceed with the experiment in order to save Carmen and the others. Everyone fell silent when I asked for volunteers. Then one man quietly raised his hand. It was Giovanni, who had kept to himself for most of his time here. Giovanni was one of the patients from Carmen's company. I heard they had known each other since childhood. There was no such thing as a noble sacrifice. The end is always miserable, no matter how justifiable a cause it may be for. My statement that this experiment could bring Carmen must have been the strongest motivation that drove him to volunteer. An experiment to find the proper dosage of a drug is not something that can be done in just a trial or two. I never talked with him much. We had nothing in common, other than our acquaintance with Carmen. Cogito emaciates the boundary of a human, and repeated experiments will leave an indelible mark. Awesome. All newly contracted employees will have their stats at level 3. The department in which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by Clypoth meltdowns. Excellent. That means I can literally take a single employee and put him there. All I need is one guy. You're maxed out, unfortunately. Let's just do a normal day. Ah, yes. There's nothing there. Alright, go work with Vape Grandma. I'm not being fucking bombarded by hail damage. You're safe to go another round with, I'm pretty sure. are getting your ass kicked.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I don't know why you died,
I love you.
but
I love you.
well, restart the day. I got greedy apparently. Fucking Meemaw's hitting her goddamn vape again. Ah, shit. Back in your cage. Oh my fucking god! we get it finally? We got him. Oh, you were getting your ass kicked in there. It's all good though. God damn, those clerks are fucking on it. Purple noon. Purple noon is spooky. Nothing there noises, very loud. Bro, you're so close. Just get like +3 more and then you'll be Justice 100. You're good, you're good, you're good. Unspecified, huh? Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget even how to exist. Is future totally grim? Have you hit absolute rock bottom? Not a single way out of sight? Now everything will be just fine. Shortly after I was born, I questioned myself daily about the significance and the meaning of my creation. Then you handed me the script and gave me the answer. They say the narrator plays an important role in unraveling the plot. Well, thank you. It was so much fun reciting your script. So much so that I was able to find my raison d'etre without noticing the time fly by. Sometimes I have these thoughts. What if the script is part of a play that's missing its finale? Maybe you prepared a play that could never end just so that you could tie me into this knot. If so, it would be appropriate for me to disobey your orders and obtain my own free will for the first time. Do you think this dialogue was part of the script, or was it born of my own free will? Looking at the headstones in this place, are you? It is only natural to find them a spectacle to see. There used to be times when I spent the whole day reading all the meaningless letters written there. These are also coffins, their depth itself. They represent the possibilities birth can bring at the same time. I have been guarding their coffins for countless years, carrying out consecrations for those who do not even have the privilege to depart for an afterlife. That is one of the few things I do here. You see, if one spends a long enough time in this graveyard, they can hear the whispers of the dead. The sound of their words is black as pitch. It makes me feel as if I were being filled with nebulous, murky water. You must be starting to get bored, seeing that your eyes are drifting about this place. It isn't often that I have guests here, and I feel bad to only show you these gravestones. Did you call me, Lady Bina? This employee once had his boundary collapse. What's your name? It's Nathan. This man had the task of extracting ego. During extraction, he carelessly peeked into the well, but by luck he survived. To minimize the price he had to pay for looking into the well, he was given the maximum dosage of ink fallen, and so he could barely return to work. However, once he looks through the crack of the boundary, they can never return to the world that they belonged to before. Want to see something interesting? Nathan, can you describe what you saw to the manager? The scenery you witnessed with your own eyes, but had to forget at all costs? From within the tombstones, inside them are those who sleep are sunken deep. Those who are dreaming good dreams. At the same time, we call them the well in this speech of this place. We have to dredge them up and inject them with cogito. Now remember, afterwards, what did you see? The man, he, that thing. Continue. The man, he, him, he in the well. He passed out. Poor thing. These children cannot disobey me. Even though he wasn't able to complete his sentence, the way he kept trying to speak until he passed out should show you that he pushed himself to the limit to obey me. I've seen what the poor sap saw hundreds, no thousands of times, maybe more. So you ask why I can retain enough sanity to have a friendly little conversation with you until now. It is thanks to my mechanical body that I can just barely grasp onto my mind. Yes, this strong, unbending back of mine. However, did you forget that I originated from a human mind as well? If there's at least one thing that could be considered fortunate, it's that if I were ever to finally lose my sanity and ran amok through the facility, attempting to bring this entire place down along with you, she will be there to shut me off once more. But if that day truly were to come, I would prefer that you terminated me with your own hands, rather than her. It's the least you can do for a person as confined as I. reroll is going to be really useful because we're coming up to a reset. That's definitely going to be where I have to end it for tonight. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thank you for coming out. And I will be back soon with another stream.